Have to have
right as the additional one.
Good evening and welcome to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting. It is December 4th, 2025, and it is 6 p.m. I call this meeting to order. We do have a quorum. If everyone will please rise for the prayer and the pledge. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, we just come to you today and we lay everything down. We lay ourselves down, our egos, our pride, and we ask you to take over and to lead us and to guide us as a board, as a city, and we ask that you would direct our paths, not in our ways, but in yours. We ask that you please touch the families of the Wells and the Gaffords and be with everyone in our community throughout this season. As for many, it's a joyous, celebrating time, but for others, it's a sad and lonely time. And we ask that you touch everyone's heart. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item is to approve the minutes from the October 30th, 2025 workshop, the November 4th, 2025 public hearing and regular meeting. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
A motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we have no one signed up for public comments. Moving on to departmental reports. Police Department, Chief Mays.
You have numbers tonight.
I have a report. That is for sure. So, good evening, Mayor, Alderman. It's good to see you. You have the report. A couple of items of note: the residential burglaries and business burglaries. We have an uptick, along with some vehicle burglaries. It's very difficult for us to dive into the details of some of these because of the latest cyber attack. So that's difficult for us. But we do know that at this time of year, we usually have an increase in retail theft and motor vehicle thefts or burglaries from them because of the shopping centers and things of that nature. So, and my screen just went blank, so I'll go off of here now. We can go to the next slide. So calls for service are down, arrests are down. A lot of this stems from the cyber attack as well. When we had that occur, we had to go into full reactive mode rather than proactive mode, and so that reflects in some of the numbers. But because of the efforts that we've made, we've been able to get more into a proactive role here throughout Laverne. Crashes are up a little bit. Injury crashes and traffic stops are down. But again, I believe the traffic stops are down because of the proactivity being put on hold for a period of time. Other than that, we're pretty happy. I'm happy to report that one of our detectives, Nicholas Leitke, actually went on his own to help us create a CAD light system that we've implemented at the department. It allows us to actually track calls. We'll be able to do more data mining now moving forward for the month of December. And then it also enables us to make sure that we are not duplicating incident numbers, which was kind of a problem because during that tumultuous time, we were actually using pen and paper and things of that nature. So it's enabled our dispatchers to input information quicker, more easily. It's made it less stressful in that room as well. So really proud of the work that Nick did. And again, it was on his own initiative. So do you have any questions?
Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome.
Moving on to the Fire Department, Chief Beasley, who also has a report.
He had one last month too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Mayor, Alderman, I do appreciate y'all taking the time to look at the monthly report, and you'll see that our numbers are tracking as they always do. As each month, there does not seem to be anything significant that I would be concerned with. Just doing a little bit of estimation, it looks like we'll be probably about 100 runs or more above where we were last year. And that just comes from a volume of people, travelers through the city. You'll always see that about 80-something% of our calls are for medical, so that comes through those. Again, you'll see that we do not have further down in the report our response times, and that's based on the dispatch center. And I would like to compliment our dispatch office. they worked with us and our software. And so where Chief Mays was having some difficulty with CAD, they were able to work through our software and dispatch us and then create the runs and track them for us. We just can't track our response times right now. But hats off to Erin Speck and her dispatchers. Chief Mays, thank y'all. It has made life a whole lot easier on us because we were doing the same. It was 1982 and paper copies and worried about HIPAA issues on medical reports and all that stuff. So it secured all that for us. So it was a great win for us. So do y'all have any questions?
Thank you, Chief. Moving on to Parks and Recreation, Mr. David McGowan.
Mayor, Board, thank you. You guys have the parks numbers for the month. You can see 60 help desk tickets on the maintenance side, 505.5 hours devoted to those. Our past events, November 7th was our last community workshop. Learning Made Fun was a wreath-making class that the library helped host at the multipurpose building. You see our Veterans Day ceremony, which was November the 11th. Upcoming events this Saturday, December 6th, will be Parade of Lights. Upcoming meetings, January 26th will be Park and Rec's Advisory Committee at 5 p.m. here in the boardroom. Parade of Lights, it will begin 5 p.m., City Hall. It travels down Mercersburg Road to Veterans Park. After the parade, there will be a tree lighting, cookies and hot chocolate manned by the Senior Center, fireworks, ice skating, and photos with Santa. Grand Marshal is a longtime resident, George Lancaster, here from Laverne. We want to thank B&B Fireworks supporting our event. They will be having fireworks shot off after the tree lighting. Roughly 50 parade entrants as of today. Buzz FM will be on site. Traffic diversion, that will start approximately 4:15 p.m. that afternoon. Any questions?
I hear that Grinch is going to be roaming around. Is that true? I mean, I know police had arrested him, but
I think
is
he
out?
made bail. I believe he'll be there. Yeah. So we're going to do our best to try to keep him under wraps. He's a rough character. He's a mean one.
We'll have plenty of officers on hand to handle anything that he might do.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, Board.
Thank you. Moving on to our library department, Miss Donna Bebout.
Wide turn there. Good evening, Mayor and Aldermen. So tonight, I do not have any numbers to present to you, but I am very excited to talk about what has happened at the library. And so I'm going to read for you. The library is thrilled to announce that the doors are officially open for checking out items, and our shelves are ready for you. Whether you've been missing the smell of books, the thrill of discovering a new favorite read, or the joy of borrowing DVDs, CDs, and more, the wait is over thanks to the efforts of our city IT team. Unfortunately, our patron computers continue to be unavailable, but we're working on getting them back up as quickly as possible, and we appreciate the patience of our patrons. Now, what can we do at the library? You can apply for a library card. You can check out items. You can use your laptop, send a fax, make copies, use the driver's license kiosk. And to talk about the driver's license kiosk, we knew that it was busy. But while we were closed and then just watching for patrons to come up and we would open the door for them to come in, one week we tracked 53 uses of the driver's license kiosk. So it's getting a lot of use, and it's a great resource for our community. We started our story times back. We did that on yesterday. It was our first one. It was Wednesday, December the 3rd, with little learners. We had 14 people attend. I know that number is going to climb probably in January. This time of the year starts being more slow anyway, but having been out for a while, it's going to take a little time to get back into the groove. But our story times that we do offer is Homeschool Explorers, and that's Monday, December the 8th and the 16th at 10 a.m. Little Learners, Wednesdays, December 3rd, 10th, and 17th at 10 a.m. Books and Babies, Thursday, December the 4th, 11th, and 18th at 10 a.m. And our story times will end for 2025 on December the 18th. The 2026 story times will begin on Monday, January the 12th. So any questions about the above? All right. The Merry Magical Christmas Show is coming to the Laverne Public Library, and that is on Saturday, December 20th at 2 p.m. Bring the whole family for an afternoon of holiday wonder as magician Bruce Amato takes the stage for a magic show filled with laughter, surprises, and Christmas cheer. But the magic doesn't end there. After the show, families can visit Santa and Mrs. Claus. They can snap festive photos and take home a special goodie bag, and that will keep the holiday spirit going. It's a holiday celebration perfect for families of all ages.
All ages?
All ages.
Does that go all the way up, or?
Sure.
Okay, so police chief can make it. Got it.
So, Mayor Cole, would you like to ask me about a number that's written on the...
I was trying to prompt him, too.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Carroll.
It's how you drag it out.
It just...
So can you tell me about 1204?
I would be delighted to tell you about the number 1204.
That's not the chief's birthday, right?
Well, while we were closed, people could still drop off items in our outdoor book drop and also the indoor book drop. They could bring them up to the wall and drop them in. And our staff, who were still working and cleaning, would get them out and we would put them on carts. We would go ahead and clean our books because that's something that we do. I'm not sure that I've let you know before. After COVID or during COVID, we had started every book that comes back in is checked through and then they're wiped down with Clorox wipes front and back, set out to dry, and put back on the cart. We have continued doing that even after COVID, and the staff are in the habit of doing that. We wipe down DVD covers, we wipe down DVDs, and it just really works out well. So they would take these carts of books and they would wipe everything down and get them clean so that when we did get the check-in station up and going, we could check them in quickly. On Monday, Tammy Kimbrough, our assistant director, and Mary, along with the help of some runners going back and forth with books, checked in 1,204 items. And so that just really shows that people do check out printed books. You know, they do check out DVDs. And so we're just very excited about that. Just had to share that number with you. And all of those were on 9 carts.
Wow.
So
That is amazing.
the staff has done a great job. This week has been different, opening up. Still not able to do everything, but we're doing a lot. And we're so happy that the IT department worked diligently to get us on laptops and to get our check-in station going and our circ and ref so that we can get back to a sense of normalcy.
Does anyone have any questions?
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to the finance department, Miss Danielle.
She has numbers, too.
She's going to have an in-depth numbers, I'm sure.
Sorry.
We've got her snorting.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Good evening, Mayor and Board of Aldermen. In the package, you do have numbers. These are the bank account ending balances as of November 30th. We did receive the bond payments on October 17th, so those were secured into our bank accounts. Immediately, we did put fraud protection on all the accounts, and the banks did stop all ACH and debits and credits, from the accounts. So the bond proceeds are reflected for the general account in the general fund bond proceeds, the second 110 account. And then the 413, the water and sewer, is in the second to last 413 account, the $20 million. So in total, we have $111,297,520.39. The bank truist, would like to thank them. They did work very diligently. It took about 2 weeks to get all the fraud protection on all our bank accounts. Since then, Bruce and I have been working on the bank policy that's included in the packet to put some controls on the accounts, and then also to kind of update processes for the city. And that's all I have. We are working very diligently with the new software. We have paid several vendors this week, and that's all I have.
Any questions?
So the ramp, is that the new software
Yes, ma'am.
we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. And the P-card system and
Yes.
everything is?
So we're transitioning, so we're trying to get the vendors paid just because of the cybersecurity incident. So that put us about 3 weeks behind, and then just trying to marry the two. In doing that, we have to set up all the vendors in the account. So that entails sending an email to them and asking how they want their payment. So we're trying to really push the ACH just because it's faster for them and it's less paperwork.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. And last but not least, the water treatment plant, Mr. Danny.
Good evening, Mayor, Board. I hope you've had an opportunity to review our report for the month of November. One thing I'd like to mention is that we did finish our flushing program, the annual flushing program. We did flush roughly just over 4.5 million gallons throughout the flushing program from June through November. So it took us about a month longer than it typically does. But we plan on shortening up that distance next year, or that amount of time. Distance is going to stay the same. Any questions?
That will be an interesting challenge considering more houses are coming on. There's going to be more hydrants to flush.
Yes. Well, we will flush. We will add to that as we move forward with those new developments.
What's the ETA for the intake pump number 2 that's out of service?
So that's the VFD is what need, or excuse me, the sorry, let me check that one more time before I. That's going to be the fiber and everything that needs to be replaced or is going to be replaced with the SCADA project. So it's still going to be probably a couple more months, I would say. I'm not sure the exact ETA for when that's all going to be connected. Okay. So we do still have pumps 1 and 3, so we do still have redundancy. But as soon as we can get the fiber and PLC stuff taken care of. And that's next week. We are actually going out to Georgia to test those panels for inside the plant. So we'll spend 3 days taking care of all of that, making sure that everything works before they ship it to the plant. So that's part of those PLCs. And then the new fiber, it has been run. It just needs to be connected to the new PLCs.
Okay. So, anyone have any other questions? Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to consent agenda. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates. I do have a quick question about the consent agenda. Chief, do you know when National Night Out is going to be next year?
I don't have that date. I know that we're finalizing the calendar for the city, but I don't have that date handy. I can get it to you, though.
Okay. I know traditionally it's been the first Tuesday of October is what we've been doing, just because the weather is usually more amenable. But we do have scheduled the Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting for that. So just to make you aware.
Okay.
But other than that, that's the only question I had. I have a motion to approve in a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Consent agenda passes. Moving on to new business. Resolution 2025-29, a resolution of the City of Laverne Board of Mayor and Aldermen to declare property owned by the city to be surplus to the city's needs and directing disposal of the same. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Hobbs. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Any discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
I vote aye. That resolution passes. Resolution 2025-30, a resolution authorizing the City of Laverne to participate in the Public Entity Partners Cybersecurity Partners Matching Grant Program. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderman Coates. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Any discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. Resolution 2025-31, a resolution to establish a City of Laverne bank account policy. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Hobbs. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Any discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderman Haas.
Aye.
And I vote aye. That motion passes. Resolution 2025-32, a resolution regarding the economic impact plan for the Waldron Station mixed-use development area. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates. Any discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
And I vote aye. That motion passes. Next, we have appoint or remove board and committee members. First, we have got the Board of Zoning Appeals. We've got one term vacant. We have one applicant, Brett Windrow, who is actually here with us. I will appoint him to that board. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. And then we've got the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee, and we have removed one member, and that is going to be for lack of attendance. And that would be, I'm going to horribly mispronounce this, but Angel Rinsathal. And need a motion to remove.
Make a motion to remove.
I have a motion to remove from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates. And this is due to lack of attendance from what we have in the packet. Any discussion? Alderwoman Hobbs.
Aye.
Alderman Coates.
Aye.
Alderman Haas.
Aye.
I vote aye. That motion passes. Moving on to Mayor and Alderman comments. Alderwoman Hobbs.
Wintry mix out there this evening. Everybody be careful. Hopefully we're able to get the kids off to school in the morning safely. That's all I have. Thank you.
Alderman Coates.
Have a safe and happy holiday season.
Alderwoman Haas.
I'd like to thank all of the Laverne community and surrounding communities for their participation in the toy drive that was held last Saturday. We had a tremendous turnout for toys and donations, and that's going to help families in need here in the Laverne community. So thank you all, and to the fire and police department, thank you all for bringing your guys out to Car Hop. I think they had a good time also. It was kind of slow, but the UT game was going on also, and we won't talk about that one. Everybody have a happy holiday.
Well, it was a great time over at Sonic with that. that drive saw a lot of fire and a few police. So it's going to be interesting to find out how those numbers turned out in the tips competition portion.
I'm certain they were cheating.
But it was absolutely a wonderful experience. We had people dropping off toys, making money donations, and even reaching out afterwards trying to find out how they can help. And so this is a big part of our community, is the heart of helping one another. And I absolutely love that. I do want to ask for prayers for the Gafford family. James Gafford was one of our fire chiefs back whenever the fire department was private, and he passed. As well as for the Wells family. Marianne Wells, who's a former city employee, passed away recently, and both will be missed in this community. Do also want to say thank you to my big buddy who's not here tonight, Vice Mayor Steve No. He's nursing some back issues, but he was able to handle the workshop for me. I was down in New Orleans for the Mayor's Summit Against Anti-Semitism, and hopefully have some agenda items for January's meeting from policy discussions down there. But that was great. You had mayors from all over the country get together and talk about ways to stop hate in their communities. And so we want to encourage a inclusive community that is welcoming to everyone. With that, I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I will call this meeting adjourned.